Hello, Shalom, welcome to Off-Grid Victory. So today I'm doing a little project here. I'm changing some oil out in my rear differential, my rear axle. And I wanted to do a quick video on some of the costs involved and something simple that might save you money. So I got this differential out, the plate cover, and I was trying to remove, here we go, all the gunk that was off of the old gasket. It's kind of a paperish material, and I was using things like this brake cleaner, brake parts cleaner, as a solvent. Yeah, it does an okay job of taking out the grease and the oil, but had a really tough time removing things like this, which was the old gasket. And like I said, it was paper material. So I got some of it off. And this is what I wanted to make this video about. So I used an oil here, some used cooking oil, to get some of that grease off. This is a relatively free resource. I mean, you used the oil, and this was some frying oil that we had laying around, and you can use that to take some of the grease away. I often use it when I get my hands very greasy with motor oil, things like that. Then I use this cooking oil to take that motor oil off my hands. Or if I have, let's say, an oil-based paint, I use that oil to get the paint off. But one of the best solvents out there, bar none, is right here. What's in this canister? Obviously it's gasoline, and that is what I'm taking off this gasket with. As you can see, I have an old chopstick here that I'm using just to kind of scrape this off. And as you can see, put more solvent on it, scrape away more of that, of the paper gasket, blah, blah, blah. And you can see it's working pretty well. And ultimately, just scrape it down, and it'll all come off. Much better than anything else that I've used to take this gasket off. Saves a lot of headaches. Now, I could have used, I guess, a plastic paint scraper, let's say, to take that gasket off, but I would have had the same problem nonetheless without a solvent like that. So some of the common household items that you may have laying around in your homestead: some used oil, vegetable oil, and gasoline. So use that to take paints and grease off your hands. Use that to take the grease out of things like this. Anyway, without spending a lot of money on parts like this. That's it. Shalom.